Hi everyone, I'm Pastor Luke Higuchi, pastor of Atlanta, Georgia. And also I'm district pastor for the Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, and Puerto Rico. So I was touring around all Florida last February. As you know, our beloved Son of God, Jeddie King, passed away last April 17th. I visited him and recorded his interview February 8th. And that time he was still so energetic. He was getting better health. I very grateful to meet him to take these interviews. Jeddie King now is back and forever on the YouTube. Please enjoy his interview.
My name is Reverend Jeddie King. I am now maybe 47 years member of Family Federation. I met the church in 1975, and I was so moved by one slogan. It says like one family under God. In New York at that time, many people was there, different races of people, and I was so, how should I say, I was so impressed by all the different races of people that I saw. Wow, I wanted to know what they're teaching in this church. So I came there, and lo and behold, the message that I heard, it moved my heart. And I was right away drawn to the church. I never left the church again. I have met many members in the church that people might know for a long time. One member, she's my spiritual mom, I call her, Linda McKenzie. She lived in Atlanta. She the one took me under her wings when we joined the church. I was previously married and wanted to move in a church, but at that time, Father decided, no more couples separation to come move in the church. Because we had planned my wife going to stay outside, take care of our son, and I was going to move inside the church. And Father said no, that we should stay outside and start the grassroots foundation for home members like myself, married people with families and this sort of thing. And so I became the first home church in America. I don't know if there was a home church anyplace else, but we was the first home church in America. When Father started the home church Providence, my church was the first church in the world, home church Providence. And we've done many things. A little bit I talks about in my book. You can pick it up at Amazon. And my book is titled J.C. A King's Story. It's on Amazon. Speak a little bit about my life experience here in the movement over the years. So I encourage anybody who wants to know, they call me Reverend Jeddie King. Want to know Reverend Jeddie King, please go on Amazon and order my book. The highlight in the book is when I went to Bulgaria, and I could not speak the language. I could not speak the language. I wasn't so prepared because when Father told us to go to mission country, he said, go right away. So I wasn't prepared at anything. I couldn't speak the language. But when I got there, I had a wake-up experience at the airport when I'm going through custom. And the custom guard says, I asked the custom guard, where do I go from here? He kept looking at my passport, and looking at me. And I said, where did I go from here? He stamped my passport, bam, and told me to go this way. I said, I'm walking this way. So now I'm thinking, I'm asking God, why am I here? What am I doing in this place? And God spoke to me there. He said, I don't want you to humble yourself in this place. I could not believe it was God. I'm asking myself, was that really God? Because Father always taught us to be humble and meek and this way. But I said, now something said, you didn't ask anybody but God, and God spoke. Okay. So I'm walking around like I own this place. I had $900. Each of my dollars was worth, on the market, their dollars, 15 to 1. So then that means that I had close to $15,000 of Bulgarian money, right? I wasn't there to fundraise. I was a rich man. I walked around. But God every day would tell me what to do, where to go. Don't go there, don't go there. I was 3 days in Bulgaria before I could speak to anybody that spoke English. And I only ran into this one person. And he was at my dining room table. He came in looking around because no place to sit, no place to sit. So I invited him to my table. So he said, okay. He sat there. And he looked at me, I looked at him. And then I asked him, you speak English? He said, yes. I said, oh my God, somebody speak English. I had a wonderful time in Bulgaria.
Wow.
Very powerful experience with God. If I read my book, I tell you how God spoke to me and told me I was going to speak at the university. I was invited by one of the professors I met there to come to the university and address their class. And I was so nervous to go. When time for me to go there, I was so nervous. I was walking the floor all night long trying to think of some excuse not to go there. So maybe by 2 o'clock in the morning, God spoke to me. He said, what is your problem? I says, God, Professor Genjov invited me to address his class at the university tomorrow. I said, God, I don't know. I don't think I'm qualified to speak there. I said, those people are very well educated and very well they're very wide read. And so God says to me after I finish, God says, yes, I know they are very well educated and very wide read, but they don't know me. In my boom, I felt like boom, like the energy come. The energy came. I went to the university, I was fired up. Boom, I was fired up. I shook the first professor hand. He introduced me. Professor Genjov, I want you to meet Reverend King, I want you to meet Professor Brunswick. I reached out to shake the man's hand, and he didn't look me in the eye. He kind of looked away like this, like I'm nothing to pee on. And so, but I shook his hand and I squeezed. I said, good morning. How are you today? It sounded like my voice went over the PA system. And everybody in the lounge, in the professor's lounge, drinking coffee or smoking, and they said, shh, quiet, so quiet. And everybody was looking to see when I was coming in, and Professor Genjov was introducing me, and everybody waited to shake my hand. So that was one of the most powerful experiences. But I had it for all a long time, 40 days. I was there. I had this experience with God speaking to me every day speaking to me like I'm speaking to you. I heard the voice. So, yes. So in my book again, I've testified a little bit to this, but many other things in my life I've done for more than 40 years. So it's upside down. Oh, I'm so sorry. Upside down. So many things inside of 40 years we testified that we did. So I think you enjoyed the reading. Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
How was his testimonies? Did you hear? He was in the Bulgaria to lost his confidence, but God spoke to him. They don't know me. Boom! He's so energetic, right? So impressed with his testimonies. So Do you want to know about him more? Yes. Please purchase his book, Jeddie King Autobiography. I put the link down there for the purchase his book on Amazon. Now, I want you to listen his song he sang after the interview with his lovely wife, Elma King. Thank you. Please enjoy.
If she asks me how much I love her, how much do I really care? I tell her I love her. I love her forever. And that's how I feel. So, how long would I love you? How long would I really care? Tell you forever, till the end of never, not a moment less. So all my life,
every step I take,
every step I take, you're the one I dream of each night before I wake, just to find you. Mine in every way, and to have you each and every day of my life. Ooh, of my life.
thank you, my darling.
Thank you.